Trapped in the fusion of my own desires is the ability to play only up. And I missed out on its popularity, so I'm going to be playing it inside Fortnite, which, let's be honest, is timeless. God, what a mess. I don't really know why you'd want to play this. Except, you know, going up is fun. There's a phone booth over here. What does the phone booth do? I just jumped into, like, tires. That changes your outfit. A pickaxe? I don't know what any of this does. You can save and load? Perfection. Okay, I guess we'll get going. There's probably not anything inside the warehouse. Oh, you can, okay, I see, you can mount in this game. Like breaking a horse, you can mount. Like, like getting inside a Jeep, you can mount up. You know, you can mount. This does not bode well for the rest of the run. Especially not if I'm trying to mount. Games like these, typically you would have something to say. Oh shit, that I went like the very wrong way. We don't want to go this way. But I'm not actually a very interesting person. Oh fuck. You can't, there is like a way through the warehouse. Merry Christmas, by the way. It's like January 5th already. But I have like... You have to mount. You have to hold space to mount. You need to mount, you know? When you see a trash can, mount it. Whoa, that was high. Try to just hold space when you're jumping in this game. Kind of wild. But yeah, I have like nothing to talk about. Because like, what do you talk about? Should I talk about... what have I been reading? I've been reading The Jungle. You guys want to hear me talk about like Latvian, what was it? What were effectively, Latvian, oh my god. Thanks. What were effectively Latvian slave workers in Chicago in, like, the 1930s? Is that when... That's not... Hang on, I got the book next to me. That's not when this takes place. Not the 30s. Don't talk about the World War I. This is the 19th century. Like, the middle 19th century. The city of New York. Welcome to the jungle. There we go. Oh, it's the late 19th century, because that's right, it was after the Civil War. We're meatpacking. We're meatpacking, lads. Anyway, if you've never read the book, I would recommend it. If you don't have a strong stomach, you should absolutely read it. If you don't, you know, if you have barrier, you know, I mean, if you walk into a restaurant and you see like a rat crawling around, and your first thought is like, oh, this is like, you know, the food here is like bad, it's gonna like upset my stomach, and not, damn, the workers are working in shitty fucking conditions. You might be normal. You also might be Hitler. Because rats are our friends. They want a meal too, you know? Not sure where you get off being like, duh, this is like not a good place to be. It's probably the best place to be. Can I step on this? Wow, running around on Constantine wire. Look at us. Oh, mounting. Like, look at us. We're mounting. We are mounting the Constantine wire. You can also play basketball. Now this is only up in the sense that, like, I'm just trying to get to the top, right? This isn't only up in the sense that I'm going to step on a platform and then fall all the way back down to the ground, am I? Mount it! Nice. We love to rub our nutsack against the barbed wire. Holy shit, thanks for being there, bud. There is a sprint button in Fortnite, that's right. Does that make you jump further? Oh, it does. So we want to be doing that instead of being edgy. Alright, here we go, here we go. Only upping. I've run out, yeah. I don't even know what to talk about now. Talking about, Lithuanian fucking contract workers in stockyards is way better. Oh. Alright. I guess that's the point, huh? You're supposed to, like, let your mind drift when you do this kind of stuff? I see the appeal. I'm not sure how anybody who isn't like a YouTuber or like a Twitch streamer could play this, because this is just like a game that you play in the background of you doing like a chat, just chatting. This is the kind of stuff you play when you're just chatting. Definitely not the kind of stuff you play by yourself, right? Whoop, whoop. Though it is pretty rewarding to hit these jumps, over and over again after you've fallen. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and sturdy. Let's go this way. We don't need to rub our inner thigh against some Constantine wire for views. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You like that? I can count too. Where the hell do you go from here? Do I jump on the wire? No, I jump over there. We jump on the car. Oh, shaky. Oh, we can go up. Oh, get it? We can go up. It's the only way to go. Only up. Up. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Alright, now we're back in the forest. Forest kicked my ass last time, apparently. Alright. We, definitely, fucked this jump up. Maybe we don't do it again. God, my character's so cool with the bun. The stock standard character. Oh, oh! Now, these are jumps. Okay, that scared me. I will not be favoriting, liking, or supporting the, It's fine. Running? Jumping? We are running and jumping? Again. It gives me current time in the air. I would rather give me current time overall. Red. 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 Red? It's more like an orange. But these are green, like Christmas? A man can dream, Candy. That was close. Good thing I was holding the space bar. Up. 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 Basketball. Here we go again. We feel like animals, we play pretend. And it's criminal. It's not lyrics. What are the lyrics to that song? Jump, jump. The fact that the fact that we're mounting and it's not pulling us forward to mount the thing we want to do is really fucking me up. Because usually when you play a game, you're like, I'm gonna I'm gonna mount. I keep calling him mounting. I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, I want to mount over this object. Vaulting is the word. They should call it mounting, to be honest. Mounting is way better than vaulting. Like, what am I, an Olympian? No, I'm just some schmuck. Olympians are the guys that vault. I'm mounting. I see that happened last time, too. See that? Oh, my legs. My beautiful legs. When are they gonna put only up in a department store near you, you know? When am I, the viewer, going to be able to support only up? Fortnite edition. You know, because this stuff is like a load-bearing part of reality. Oh, I could've mount vaulted that. Ooh, easy money. You go in here? Cool, it drops you down to nothing. Let's keep it going. Back up in the forest. The forest is kicking my ass. I don't know if you can hear my clicking, but I've got this DaVinci Resolve editor keyboard. It's like this big ass fucking like 500 key like base plate. And the keys are loud as sin, dude. Okay. This jump kicks my ass. I haven't missed that jump yet. But this jump is like... You can just walk on it. I have to... What? Yeah, see? Okay, you can stand on the leaves. Never mind. I just got lucky. Perfect. Almost fell all the way back down again. Good thing we can mount. What would we do if we couldn't mount? I just fall down a bunch. So you can just walk onto it over on this side. Okay. Now, am I missing something? I have to go up there? Or can I climb this fish? Oh. I see. There's a big water thing here. I'm dying. I get it. I get it. Where do those tires even go? You get on the roof of that. You literally had to use this water right here. Which is bad. Which is bad. There's a house. Can't go to the house, sadly. Whoa. Oi. Okay, okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's keep it tight. So we can vault when we need to. Back onto the Constantine wire. There's a fish. That way looks way cooler than this way. So they both lead to the same area. Not really. Noms? Look, the fish are saying noms! Ew. I don't want the toilets. No toilets. Okay, that was scary. Give me the pipes. My ball's on the Constantine wire again. Don't slide off. Oh, there's a toilet. Never mind, it's all toilets. It's toilets all the way up. It's the toilet factory. Why? Why? Tight corner. Jump the toilet. Keep going. Jump the other toilet. Jump the toilet. They all connect up here into the hay. Is this? It's kind of scary, so I'm gonna take my chances and not, yeah, just touch the corn. Alright. Oh. It's a little more serious when you get going. Jumpa, 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 jumpa. We want to stand on the wood. There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. A nice safe place. Oh, that was season 1. How many seasons have there been in Fortnite? 2? 3? 4? Like 16? You can tell they're like not rendered yet, so. Season reached. Was this happening in season 2? Was the clock doing this kind of stuff in season 2? Weird. Bush, 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 bush. Mounting bushes. Oi. Up. Up. Whoa. Trash cubes. There's a meteor. Oh, I was looking at the meteor. That one's on me. I was looking at the meteor. Doo-doo-doo. I really need stuff to talk about. That's why, hang on, I got a deck of conversation starters here. I think this is the perfect time to not necessarily use the conversation starters. Hang on, I need like a pen. Be back. Give me a second. Ah, there it is. Oh boy, oh boy. It's there. This is the perfect time. So I bought a bunch of like, I bought like a deck of, conversation starters. And I wanted to rewrite them all to where, because like most conversation starters are wicked fucking boring. So I just wanted to rewrite them to where they were interesting. So let me grab a card here. Sure, I'm paying attention. Have you ever pretended you were sick to get out of something? I think that's an extraordinarily boring question. So I think we're gonna rewrite that. And I think a more interesting question would be, either have you ever died, or have you ever gotten into something by being sick? Because getting out of something by being sick, that's kind of tropey, you know? Oh, well, I was sick to get out of school, or I was sick to get out of work. That's lame. Or I was sick to get out of you know, or like, I was sick to get out of like a date or whatever. Everybody knows that story. But I think a more interesting question would be, have you ever been sick to get into something? Like, one time I pretended to be sick so I could get food from the food bank in line fast. So I had a line at the food bank. That's interesting. Maybe not. Now that I say it out loud. Ooh. I've been up here before. Oh, no. Back down again. Okay. Ooh, keep. Have you ever died? That's an interesting question. Some people have died. Lots of people have died. But only some of them can say, yeah, I've died, and then I came back to life, or whatever. They got me, they killed me, but I came back. Etc. Have you ever been sick to get out of something? I just wanna put down, because like it's such like a boring question. Like I just wanna put down like, what's your favorite color? Way more interesting. That already improves it by like a metric fuck ton. Way So I think this is the perfect time to rewrite these cards. I've got like a shitload of them here, so the questions are non-stop. I got like 3 decks. I wanted to buy like the 10,000 card like bonus pack, but they were out, so you're stuck with have you ever pretended you were sick to get out of something? Alright, 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 alright. Let's calm down, let's calm down. We're not sick yet. We're not sneezing, hacking, or coughing, but we don't need to be doing this either. Up the pipe. Do 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 do. I don't even think. I mean, there's no music. I guess I can turn up the sound effects, like ASMR sound effects. No, you can barely hear that too. Even with it cranked all the way up. I mean, I guess it's just me. Let's be honest. I'm the only person you really need to hear anyway. All right. Let me see. Have you ever pretended you were sick to get out of something? Have you ever played Fortnite while you were sick? So a better question would be, we're gonna put a dot on the card and put, have you ever been sick while playing Fortnite? Period. There. We're gonna take this card and put it to the back of the deck. Next card, it's the ad for me to buy more cards. Next card, what would you do if someone crashed your wedding? So I guess to answer that, I mean, that's a pretty interesting question, I'd say. So I don't know why it's always like a what would you do? Like, I can imagine the scenario in my head, you don't need to pose it as a question. I mean, everybody's already, like, raring and gunning to give their opinion on everything anyway. You really don't need a question. What you really need is a scenario. You don't want a question, because everything is already treated as, like, a question now. And everybody has to, like, share their idea of it, or else they're, like, not participating, and that's seen as, like, a bad thing. So, what you really want is a scenario. So instead of say, what would you do if someone crashed your wedding, you say, congratulations, you're getting married to a dolphin. But, fucking, I don't know. A shark has a big problem with that. And you're already thinking, like, what would you do? You don't need the... we don't need the excess of, like, what? Oh, you can jump up that box. Nice. I'm glad they blow the horn every time I hit the ground. Very rewarding. I'm, like, not paying attention to this now. I'm paying attention to the notion that somebody's crashing my dolphin porpoise wedding. Alright, okay. Ooh, that right side is no fun. Let's just keep going left. Dude, we are sprinting up these obstacles. Look at us go. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, you know, that really is, like, an interesting question. But it's only interesting because I framed it up as... I'm getting married to a dolphin. Maybe I should write that down. Congratulations, you're getting married to a dolphin. But your wedding's been crashed by another dolphin. Getting married to a dolphin, but their ex is here causing a ruckus. And that's already improved the conversation by like 100-fold. Because, like, the answer would be the same. You know, that's the thing. The answer would be the same. You'd give the same answer if anybody was, like, crashing your wedding. But posing it as, like, you're getting married to a dolphin is just... That's why we hold space, man. That's gonna be stuck to my screen, forever taunting me. Telling me I made a mistake. But by framing it up as, like you're marrying a dolphin, the conversation becomes, like, 10 times more interesting. I also don't know why I have dolphins on my mind right now. I guess I feel like one. Not like the rape and incest of like that dolphins tend to do. But like the jumping and the not jumping and the going fast. This way's way faster, by the way. I don't know why I keep going that way. That way is slow as sin. Not that wire. Hate this box. Jump? Purple box? Blue box? Okay. Don't mind that. I don't know what's going on there. Then I have to take it slow on the wood. Just kidding. I'm not taking it slow at all. We're speeding. That one, and then we have to not miss that. I can miss... I can miss that big one, but the small one's easy money. So you can ascend really fast and not just take a bunch of health damage from drowning. It scared me so much. I started coughing. Alright, give me a second. What would you do if someone crashed your wedding? Okay. We want to rephrase this. We want to say, what would you do if someone crashed your dolphin? Dolphin? Dolphin does not have an E. Would you if someone crashed your dolphin wedding? Alright, that goes to the back of the box. We grab another new card. New card? If the food is bad, but the service is good, do you leave a tip? Now that's a fun question. If you're like a boring son of a bitch. Because like some of you guys are just like, yeah, I would leave a tip anyway because work fucking sucks ass, and some of you guys are like, no, I don't care about other living creatures or whatever. And this... Okay, we hold the spacebar. Hold the spacebar until your feet are planted on the ground. Some of you guys are like, no, I really don't care about anything. I don't tip anyway, etc. Hang on, let's go with the fish. Okay, the fish may have been like a bad move. Okay, the fish may have been like a really bad move. We're committed now. Anyway. And that's like a fun question, I guess. Good thing you clip to these little nodules. Okay, yeah, this is like a bad decision. The other way is way faster, way safer. There might be less toilets here? No? Okay. But the question is pretty, like, that's a question you've heard like 100 times. That's not what I'm going for here. There's plenty of other people you can go to ask if you would tip if, like, you got bad customer service or whatever. But we need, like, a question that's like... your server spit in your food, do you tip, yes or no? And they are not cute. Like, I think that's a good question. Like, would you tip your server if they spit in your food? You know, maybe that's a bad question. Maybe, like, your anime girl server spits in your food, do you tip, yes or no? And I mean, the obvious answer to that is yes. So that's a bad question, too. Alright, Season 1 done. Back to Season 2. Forgot where I fell off here. But I guess I fell off at Season 2. Whoa! So what's a more interesting question than if the food is bad but the service is good, do you leave a tip? Oh, I get it. I thought it was like if all of the service was bad, do you leave a tip? The food is bad but the service is good, do you leave a tip? That is kind of an interesting question, isn't it? What if we flip it? Hang on, let me pose it if it's flipped. What the food is good but the service is bad, do you leave a tip? I think that's an easier I think that's an easier question to answer. The obvious answer to that is no. You just get a new server, whoever. That is kind of an interesting question. But how do we pose that to where it's it's us. It's purely us. It's uniquely us, like a Dove commercial. What the fuck is going on here? I can't like think because I'm trying to pay attention to the notion of answering this question. Maybe we just say, if the food is bad and the service is bad, do you leave a tip? How the fuck do you climb this? Oh god. I think that door's closed. This is fucking up my brain. This is fucking up my brain. Is this really what happened in Season 2? Maybe I should have been playing Fortnite this whole time. Hang on, I want to answer the question, but... Okay. Fortnite 2 really had sideways buildings, huh? Fortnite 2. Fortnite Season 2. Fortnite 2 is like... Fortnite 2 is like peeing your pants or whatever. I've been at this for 30 fucking minutes, and I can't answer this damn question. Ow, I bonked my head on the mic. How do I make this question more interesting? I'm... Ugh, I don't want to jump. Jumping is scary. I think we want to mount as much as possible. Excuse me, oh. I made that little jump and I was like, okay, this is it. This is over. I'm gonna die now. If the food is bad but the service is good, do you leave a tip? I'm like multitasking here. The only thing I can think of is like an anime girl spitting in my food. Do you leave a tip? And the answer to that is yes. That's good food service. Can't go that way. They put soccer in Season 2. Man, that was quick, huh? Usually they start putting soccer in the games when it's like ancient. Oh, Season 3. Chinese? Man. No, it's fine. I just didn't think it'd be Chinese. Dude, I am racking my brain on this question. It is like eating me alive. How the fuck do you climb these? I'm just stupid, huh? Is there like a movement tech I don't know about? Yeah, there is. Am I supposed to go inside? No? Okay. Maybe that's what makes it like a good question. I'm immediately like, I can't think of anything else that would improve this. A dragon. Season 4. Okay, well that's a question. If you go out to eat and your dragon boyfriend pees in the food, do you leave a tip? That's a shitty fucking question. It's an awful question. Why did you... you don't have to be weird. Let's not be weird, okay? Let's just make it slow. Let me sprint jumping. It's fine. Okay, maybe we do need to be sprint jumping. I don't know where I'm going. Let's not play around on the playset. Sorry. Do you leave a tip if the food is mediocre, but the service... Do you leave a tip, if you get your own food? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Do you leave a tip, at McDonald's? Fuck. That's not it. I cannot, for the life of me, think of, like, accountants to this question. My edginess is at an all-time low playing Fortnite. Can you believe it? This is the thing that's excising the nightmare from my stomach. Season 3 was Chinese and then it was space? Is that what I'm getting at? Or Season 4 is space? Season 3 was Chinese and Season 4 is space. I see. And then Season 5 is yo-ho and a bottle of rum. Very thematic. Now, I don't remember this part in Season 4. The, like the 6-pack of beer... like, can holders. Anyway. If the food is bad, but the service is good, do you leave a tip? How do we frame that up as if a pirate asked that question? If the food was bad, but the service was good, do you leave a tip? Yo-ho. That's not right. That's just repeating the question. If the grog was stale, if the hardtack, you know, if you didn't have anything to dip your hardtack into, but the wench gave you a wink, do you tip? If you didn't have anything to soften your hardtack, but one of the deckhands gave you a wink when he handed you the hardtack, do you tip? Now that's a good question. I just have to write that all onto a fucking paper. Okay. Oh, I need like a hard surface. Good thing I'm sitting on the floor. Circle. If you didn't have anything to dip your hard tack into, but the deckhand gave you a wink. Do you tip? Honestly, the perfect question. We might never see that card ever again because, you know, all these cards are going to the back of the deck. Next question. If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you still go to court to dispute it? That sucks. An instantly more interesting question is, if you were guilty of a parking violation, would you kill that cop? If you were guilty of if you weren't guilty of a parking violation, would you go shout at the judge? It's just like a vague notion. Like I have not done like I don't have like a ticket or anything. There's no boot on my car. I just want to show up to court and cause a disturbance. Would you do it? Could you do it? Do you have that kind of strength? The fuck? Boink. Oh. Playing around in the pool. Playing around in the pool water. If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you still go to court to dispute it? If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you show up at the judge's house and firebomb his cat? You think you can do that? You think you got that in you? Can I drive this thing around? Oh, I can. Can I play golf? No. Good. This is really, I mean, this is the best part of golf, driving this little fucking shit around. Wasn't me. Oh, I need to be driving. Oh no. The road isn't gonna disappear when I'm driving on it, is it? Left control switch, space to power slide. Whoa! Bumps. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. Hang on, this doesn't look right. What's happening here? Boink, boink. Whoa! Whoa! Now we're almost in the purple area. Season 6 was purple, huh? Season 5 was pirates and golfing, and Season 6 is purple. Dude! Wait, what happens if I jump in this? Alright. Back to the question. I may not look it, but I've never actually played Fortnite. If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you still go to court? Okay. If you were guilty of a parking violation... These what would you do questions are kind of fucking killing me, man. If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you still go to court to dispute it? If you were guilty of a parking violation, would you jump off a building? Would you? Would you drive your car? Why is the time still going up? Alright, well, thanks for the high score, I guess. Guilty of a parking violation, would you... The only thing I can think of is firebomb the judge's house. Would you... Or firebomb the cop's house? Would you... Okay, I got it. Would you pee like a dog on the cop's a dining table? Okie doke. Next question. When does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greed? Oh man. It's like an actual question. But we're gonna have to reframe that. So when does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greed? When does the desire to increase one's collection of apple juice become greed? How much apple juice can you store in your house before you are considered a greedy person? How much grape juice, how much grape juice do you have in your pantry, unopened, before you are considered like a glutton? Like, this is a sinful amount of grape juice. 30 bottles? 60 bottles? 1,000 bottles of grape juice? If you walked into your friend's house, you walked into their pantry and they had 1,000 bottles of grape juice. Like full size. We're not talking like a little bottle. We're not talking like a little bottle of grape juice you get out of like the end cap refrigerator at a store. No, we're talking like full Full like 3-gallon bottles of grape juice that you have to get in the aisle. Like a jug of grape juice. Before it's considered greedy. I'm thinking like, me personally, I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough grape juice that you can have to where you're considered like a greedy person. Like even if there was want, I would consider you a hero even. If somebody wanted your grape juice from you and you were like, no, it's my grape juice. I think you would be, This is just Dionysus. This is just like Dionysian lore. What the fuck am I talking about? My hour is almost up, thank God. There's no way I make it back up to purple. There's no way I make it back up to purple in like 30 minutes. No! When does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greed? I don't want to answer this question. I want to rewrite this question where it's way more interesting. Because obviously the answer to that is just like $1. Like if you have $1 in your bank account, you are far more greedy than a person who does not. Sorry. Simply due to the fact that money and capital exist in the first place, so it's just like you can't... The whole point is that you can't, The whole point is that you get to be greedy, no matter what. So it's like a bad question. But a good question is like the only thing I can think of, which is like the grape juice. I'm just thinking about grape juice because I have a bottle of grape juice in my fridge that I really want to pound away. Not sex. I don't have sex with the grape juice bottle. I want to pound it away as in drinking it. But I guess I could have sex with the grape juice bottle. I suppose that wouldn't be out of pocket. As the kids say. Okay. When does the desire to increase one's wealth cross the line to become greedy? Okay, so it's not just about holding on to a bunch of grape juice bottles. It's about wanting more. It's about wanting more grape juice. If you have 10,000 bottles of grape juice and you say, I need more grape juice, would that be considered greedy? No. I don't think so. Anyway, I have to rewrite this to be about grape juice. Increase one's... not wealth, but increase one's... stored... grape... juice. Cross the line... to become greed. A glutton. A glutton. Hang on. I'm putting the cards in the box, but they are folded over in a way that's fucking me. It's fucking me. The grape juice is fucking me! Who or what gave you your moral code? Probably like Hammurabi. No, that'd be like really bad. It'd be really bad to get your moral code from Hammurabi, bro. Like an eye for an eye? That's no good. That's no good. Oh, this is a way in if you get on that roof. How the fuck do you get on that roof? If you fall on that roof, then you can recover. I see, I see. Yeah, I'm falling to the ground. I'm not falling on any roofs, so... It's not something I need to declinate myself with. Who gave you your moral code? I mean, that's a fine enough question. I mean, sometimes it's just about, like, the answer that's the funny part. Not always about the question itself. Anyway, we don't go fish. No matter how much we want to. There's no room in our lives for the fish. Only Constantine wire. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Who gave you your moral code? Maybe a better question would be, why do you have such a shit moral code? Maybe not. Why is your moral code so bad? Maybe not that. Moral code, huh? How do I phrase that to where it's like way more interesting? Sometimes it's not about answering a question. Sometimes it's about inducing a behavior. It's like, maybe you know, like I said about the scenario. You could probably get somebody to act really weird. Do like a funny joke. By framing it. Instead of doing like, who or what gave you your moral code, you say, your moral code is now based on that of like, Oscar the Grouch, a trash can person. Congratulations. And I'm sure the second that they hear that, they would be enthralled about the idea of acting like a trash can person. Maybe that's the question. Why do you have the moral code of a trash can? Maybe, I mean, congratulations, you now have the moral codes of Oscar the Grouch. The trash can guy. You now have... Hang on, let me write that down. You now have the moral code of a trash can creature. It's always better to use creature than person, because they already are a person. But imagining yourself as a creature is way more interesting. What would you do if you accidentally open an embarrassing piece of your neighbor's mail? I mean, that's a pretty good question, but like you have to extrapolate. I mean, these questions are too vague and open. They want you to have like I mean, that's the thing. They're conversation starters. They want you to have a conversation with it. I guess that's the thing. I'm not looking for a conversation. I'm looking for a pat on the back. I'm looking to write something edgy to where somebody will be like, somebody will giggle and then just not think about the question anymore. Real, not really reification, but what's the word? Gratification. Real gratification-based, technology. Oh. What the hell do I want to make for lunch? What the fuck should I make for lunch? No, I have lunch. Dinner, I should say. I'm thinking like boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes. I don't have any butter. Can you put mayo in mashed potatoes? Is that a thing? Should I go get some sour cream? Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go down to Target and get some butter and sour cream and chives or whatever. Anyway, that's not relevant to this question. What would you do if you accidentally open an embarrassing piece of your neighbor's mail and the mail said... What would you do if you accidentally open an embarrassing piece of your own mail? I know why you're so concerned with your neighbor. What about you? What would you do if you accidentally open an embarrassing piece of your neighbor's mail? Okay, I see. We want to rephrase this. Instead of neighbor, an embarrassing piece not of your neighbor's mail, but of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man's mail. Embarrassing piece of Spider-Man's mail. That's a good one. That's a good one. With that, my hour is up. Next time, we'll definitely be rewriting more questions. That's Fortnite only up for you. I got to purple season. I can't be fucked to remember what season that was. Bye.